StiltzkinKupo84. I have done the cotton robe trick. I went back to Dali to get wrists. I synthesized all of the cotton robes, all 99 of them. I went back to Dali to get more wrists, and along the way, I did get that chest that was on the bridge that I was talking about. I researched it thoroughly, and I didn't come up with anything as far as leaving it for later and being worth more money or whatever. What I did research and find was that when I lost 500 gil from the forearm man, that was the better outcome. If I hadn't pressed the X button at the right time, I would have lost 1,000 gil to the one-arm man, and that would have meant that the power belt would have cost us 1,000 gil. That would be 500 gil that we'd never get back. So, you know, I mean, I feel good. Griffin's heart at 1,000 gil. Huh. You know what I did forget to do was to look at the prices of all these things. The flippable resale items at the auction. So I guess I can look it up right now, since we're going to be looking at this anyway. I'm going to see so they aren't missable, and you'll be able to set them later in the game. So the artifacts. Okay. So the Doga's artifact can be purchased for 9,000, can be sold for 10,000. On the first offer. You're supposed to decline the first offer whenever anybody tries to buy something off of you. So I think estimated. So Doga's artifact, we're supposed to be able to get it for 1,004. We're supposed to be able to get the Griffin's Heart for 1,000. Oh, no, that's the starting price. Okay, so the Doga's artifact we should get for 8,500. Griffin's Heart, 6,100. So I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to buy that right now. Nope, we're going to let it pass. Doga's artifact should be 8,500 when we buy it. We're getting close. Yeah, I'll go 73. Ooh, I got it for less than the guide says I can get it for. That's awesome. Maiden's Ring. Okay, so we need that. And 8,700 is what they say it'll cost. It would be great if I could get this one even cheaper. 63? Is it going to go for 63? Sometimes they outbid you at this point. Nice, I got the Maiden's Ring pretty cheap there. Pearl Rouge. Pearl Rouge is supposed to be 17,100. I don't know if I buy that. Oh, well, it's already up to 15,500, so... Ooh, that's going high. No, I don't think we're gonna buy it for that much. I think they want to gyp us. So you go in there for 4 items, and then he says we'll take a break, so you have to walk out and then walk back in. Griffin's Heart, Fairy Earrings, Maiden's Ring, Pearl Rouge. So we have a Maiden's Ring. The Griffin's Heart was 6,100. We'll see if we can get it for a steal here. I don't think we have Fairy Earrings at this time. So I'm going to be pretty aggressive about getting some of those. And the Pearl Rouge we also need. I'm probably going to get 2 pairs of Fairy Earrings before we're done here. Just because you can put them on Garnet and Steiner at the same time. Yeah, we'll go 46. Let's get that Griffin's Heart. Nice. Fairy Earrings, what are those going for? $9,500, huh? Those are a lot. I will say though, having used Fairy Earrings a lot, they're worth it. They're worth every bit of that money, that 9,000 whatever. It's one of the better accessories you can buy. It's right up there with the glass buckle and the. Whoa, are we gonna get this half price? Wow, we got it half price. Less than half. That's awesome. So Maiden's Ring, we've already got one. If I remember correctly. So unless we're getting a huge steal on it, we're not even going to go for it. Reflect Ring. Is this the one we walked out on, maybe? Yeah, this could have been the one that we walked out on the first time. So I hope I'm not losing my chance to buy it right now. Nope, we got it. We got it last time. Okay, so I'm not going to worry too much about buying it this time. Because, again, we've already got one. I can always come back to the auction house and buy more of them at a later time, after I've ground out some more money, things like that. I know from experience that at Trino, even after you do the cotton robe trick, you can still run out of money at the auction, and then you won't have enough money to go get synthesis done that you need to get done. So that's always a possibility. You always want to get one of everything from the auction before you even go to do synthesis, because synthesis will always be there and it's always the same price, so the price won't jump, won't be expensive. Pearl Rouge, let's see. This is the 17,100 one, so this is the one that we're looking to ride all the way up. Hopefully we won't have to, because somebody else bought that Maiden's Ring, and so maybe we will have taken our biggest bidder off the list. Ooh, 9,200? See that? You let one item go by, somebody has to buy it, and then you have a whole lot less of the competition. Okay, we want a magician robe. We want that really bad. Wait, don't we have a magician robe? Oh sure, okay, well, I guess we already have one. I'm not opposed to getting another one though. Pearl Rouge. Oh, we forgot. We didn't see what our items were. That was kind of dumb. I should have waited for him to say what everything was in the auction. We could get taken for 7,700 gil here. We're at 5.7 now. You know, I don't think I want this magician's robe that bad. We're gonna let it go. We can always come back to the auction. Fair earrings. If these come at a steal, we'll go ahead and get them at a steal. If not, I can let these go too. Because the more of these things that we make other people buy, the less expensive our items should be that we want. Un's Mirror. Okay, so we don't have that yet. And that can go up to 11,000. So Hopefully, ooh, we're already at 9,000. This is crazy. We're already at 10,000. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we want this. And the next thing is Pearl Rouge. Oh, 12,000? No, get out of here. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to go save because we've got some pretty good prices on some items at the auction already. And they're starting to give us just items that we've already had, coupled with some really overpriced, overbid items. So we're going back for things that we need, not things that we want. So let's see. We have add-ons. How many of the Pearl Rouge do we need? We don't need any Pearl Rouge to be able to have for synthesis. So, as many Pearl Rouge are necessary, I guess, for people to equip. So, it's a woman's thing. It's a women's item. So we're going to have one for Garnet, one for Aiko, and one for Freya. Not sure if Quina will wear it or not. I don't think so, though. Fairy earrings, Un's mirror, Pearl Rouge. So it's the same items they were trying to get us to buy the first time. Or, well, the last time. Let's see. What do we have in key items? We have a mini Sid, which is not resellable. We have a Doga's artifact, which we can flip. We have a Griffin's heart that we can flip. I think Un's mirror is the last thing to buy that we can flip. So, as long as it's not like grossly overpriced, I may just get the Un's mirror somewhere close to the 11,000 mark just to get it out of the way. Because I don't think some of the items show up in the auction until you have all three of the Un's mirror, or of the artifact items. So I've already got a magician's robe, I've already got a fairy earring, I've already got a Medane ring, and I've already got a Pearl Rouge. Those are things that I can come back and buy later. I got the Reflect ring, which is a once-only thing. Oh, the Rat Tail. The Rat Tail is another thing. Of course, I'm not sure if that comes up until later in the game. Fairy earrings for 64. I think we bought them for that last time. So yeah, I think that's a good buy. We'll do that. Alright. Un's mirror. Hopefully this doesn't rise too fast. anything south of 11,000 I'm going to take. Yep, I'll take it for 10. Good. We've got Un's Mirror out of there. Pearl Rouge. Let's see if we can get a good price on this Pearl Rouge. I'm not like super hopeful about everything. Let's see, we got... Oh, well, we got 140,000. So with the cotton robe trick, you saw before the cotton robe trick we were at about 100,000, and after the cotton robe trick we got up to 200,000. Of course, then I had to rebuy all the risks, so that took us about 190,000. So just below the 200,000 mark, and that's including the chest that I found on that bridge on the way there. So 1580. I think we got it for 9,000 before. So I don't know if this is a good price on this Pearl Rouge. We got it for like 9,600 or something like that, and they're getting really close to the max here, which is 17.1. Yeah, I'm gonna let it go for 16,700. So we got Un's Mirror. Now, what I like to do is, now that I've got the Un's Mirror, Doga's Artifact, and Griffin's Heart. Okay, Doga's Artifact, Griffin's Heart, and Un's Mirror. There's two other ones. There's a Magical Fingertip, and then there's the Rat Tail. And I'm not sure if we can get those at this point in the game. I think those show up later. So, Doga's Artifact can be sold to the Scholar in the Synthesis shop. It can be purchased for about 9,000 gil and can be sold for 10,000 on the Scholar's first offer. The Scholar will not pay any other price. Un's Mirror can be sold to the Nobleman. It's normally purchased for around 11,000 gil and can be sold for 12,000 gil on the first offer or 15,000 gil on the second offer. The Rat Tail can be sold... Okay, so the Rat Tail is for purchase. So we're going to try to pick up that Rat Tail, because that can be purchased for like 17,000 and it can be sold for 25,000 on the second offer. You're supposed to say no to a lot of these guys who want these rare items, and Maiden's Ring, Pearl Rouge. So we don't want any of this crap because we already got it. We're gonna walk out and walk back in. I want to get that Rat Tail. Huh. Maybe that is something that only shows up later. They're only giving us these 4. So, the Griffin's Heart, we actually overpaid for that. I think we had like 6,400 gil. It can be bought for around 6,000. But we'll sell it for 10,000 gil, so that's fine. And these items, the key items, can only be flipped once. So once we sell them, we're not going to want to buy them again. Unless we just have so much money that we don't even care anymore. At least for the purposes of this walkthrough, we won't be rebuying any of the key items for our key item inventory until after I've done some synthesis that needs to be done. So yeah, we're just getting these 4 things. So we won't be buying those. I believe we saved after we got the Un's mirror, so we're good as far as that goes. Forks. I'm gonna need forks. I'm gonna need, according to my list, gonna need 39 forks. Now that is assuming that you don't find any Germina's boots, which we have found 2. So 39 minus 2 is 37. That's how many forks I'm gonna need. Actually, I already have 3, so I'm going to buy 34 forks total. Because we're going to use 36 of those on Germina's boots. It's going to be quite expensive at the synthesis shop today. We may not even get all the Germina's boots synthesized, and that would be fine. Pearl Rouge is the main attraction, okay. So, we're just going to synthesize a bunch of the things. Oh, Desert boots. Desert boots will flow into Germina's boots, which will flow into everything else. So, let's see, how many gold chokers do we need? We have... Oh, we need linen cuirass for this. We need to figure out how many linen cuirass we have. We have a lot of softs. We have 2 linen cuirass. So we will need, if I'm not mistaken, we'll need 10 of them total. Because... Oh, actually we need 22. Well, we're going to need to synthesize 20 gold chokers. Wow. So that's quite a bit of linen cuirass. I didn't realize that. And that will basically take out our entire soft inventory when we do this. So, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to synthesize 1 of them. I'm going to synthesize 1 of everything we don't have. That way, we can't be caught with no money. And, you know, no way to get more of the items that we need. Katyusha. Katyusha, we're going to need 5 of them because we're going to need 2 priest rackets. So because we need so few of these, I'm just going to go ahead and buy the other 4. Okay, so we have 3 Katyushas, 1 for each person, 1 for each girl who can wear it. And we have 2 for something else. We're gonna need barbets, barrette. I think I was looking at barbets, but barbets are not synthesized. They are gotten from the armor place. Okay, so we are going to get a bunch of linen cuirass. We need 22 total, so that we can have 2 left over for Steiner and Freya. The good thing is we have a whole bunch of forks. I mean, just... So we have a whole bunch of leather hats and leather shirts, so we're good as far as that goes. Barbets, let's see how many barbets we need. We need 8. 8 of those. So we'll buy 7 more. And then we're going to need 22 linen grass total. So you can see the money is coming down. I mean, we're not doing too well on the money here. It's chain plate. I don't know that we'll need any more chain plate. We need chain mail, because those make power belts, but we don't really need chain plates. I went ahead and I made Marcus, I gave him a lot of the stuff. Oh, he's not in the party while we're in Trino. He doesn't enter the party again until we leave Trino. When we walk out the front gate, he says, "Why are we leaving the city?" Because of course that's not where we're supposed to go. But I gave Marcus all the best armor that I could at this point. I gave him a except for a mithril sword. I didn't give him the good weapon, but I gave him, you know, the bone wrist, I gave him the bandana, I gave him the chain plate, and I may have even given him a glass buckle, just because, I mean, if we can pimp him out, why not? You know, we'll just make him the best that he could possibly be. Because we're going to strip all of this off him anyway when we go to have him leave our party. So, bone wrist, mithril gloves. Okay, so we're going back to synth now. The barbet that we just bought, I don't think we're going to be able to synth yet because we need mithril forks and barbets to make barrettes, and so we don't have needle forks at this time. We don't even have the ability to synthesize a barrette. By the time we have the ability to synthesize a barrette, we will again have access to needle forks. So that just means that we have gold chokers to make, we have cachuchas to make, we have coral rings, how many coral rings are we going to need? That's a good question, because the coral ring is what we want the most for the Grand Dragon battles that are coming. So we can make Madine's rings from magician's shoes and bone wrists. So we don't even need to pay a whole crap ton of money for them at the auction. So coral rings, looks like we're just going to need the 8. The 8 that we need for our characters. Of course, we don't have enough lightning staffs. We have enough rods, we just don't have enough lightning staffs. So we're going to need 9 of those total. And if I remember correctly, Vivi has the oak staff right now, so he's not wearing a lightning staff. So whatever we have is going to be the exact number that's available to us through our inventory. it's quite a confusing process when you're dealing with all these synth shops to be able to get one of everything that you need. Let's see. Lightning staff, 9 total. So we need 7 more. Let's get that, bring it back. Because the coral ring is, you know, what we need the most. Matter of fact, we're gonna have... It's setting us up to synthesize 8 coral rings, but we don't really need 8 of them because we found one in the Master of the Hunt. So we're gonna have more of these than we need. Or I could just not buy them all. Coral ring, I'll do 7. We can still make another one because we have an extra rod and an extra lightning staff, but you know what? We'll just save that money. Because we got one of our coral rings from the storyline, and that way we don't have to make 8 of them total, because we have 8 already. Gold chokers, we're going to need 20 of these. Katyushas. I think we're only going to need 5. Because I think it is a helm from Steiner that makes Katyushas. Yeah, so we need 5 Magus hats. We need 5 of them. Magus hat and rubber helm. Well, we have 5 of them, so we're done with Katyushas, we're done with coral rings. Now it's just gonna be, of course, desert boots to make Jermina's boots, and then more gold chokers. So, dang. Alright, so linen cuirass, we need 20 gold chokers. That's a pretty penny. I wonder what we're going to need the gold chokers to make. Gold chokers obviously make something. But darned if I know what it is. It's going to be 12 of something, I'm pretty sure. Gold chokers make anklets. Yep, so we're gonna need 12 anklets because we're gonna transfer 6 of those into reflect rings. Of course, we already have a reflect ring, so we may have overbought gold chokers here. That'll be fine. We're just gonna resell later when we have like exorbitant amounts of money. So what we're gonna do then, we have 3 copies of Jermina's boots. We're gonna up it because we need 38 copies of Jermina's boots. So let's buy some more desert boots. 12, we're gonna need 46 of those. So that means we have 12, we need 34. Now we'll just make as many Jermina's boots as we can. So we need 38 total. And we'll have 36. And we'll be out of money. Wow. Alright, so it's a good thing that we can still sell. It's crazy because it seems like the cotton robe trick gives you just enough money to get all the synths you need and to get one of each item from the auction. So if I need more items from the auction, I'm gonna have to go out and grind for money, but I was gonna do that anyway. So at least I have one of everything from the auction, and now after I sell a few of these elixirs, or I mean ethers, then I will be able to have all of the synth items that I need synthed. So let's see, ethers. I guess we'll do 11 of those, just because it's a good number. So we'll synth a little more. So we want 2 more copies of Jermina's boots. Which, by the way, this is the most exorbitant chain of add-ons that you can synth for. I mean, just probably because of the levels of what they break down into. Jermina's boots get made into so many other things. I'm pretty sure they get made into magician's shoes, which get also made into something else. So, yeah, they get made into feather boots, and feather boots get made into battle boots, and then battle boots get made into bracers. So that's a wrist item. So I mean, this chain keeps going and going and going. That's why we need so many of these. So if I'm to look at our list right now, we don't need any more desert boots. We don't need any more Jermina's boots. We don't need any more cachuchas, coral rings, gold chokers. We have all this stuff that we may even have one too many gold chokers, for all I know. So, we won't need anything else off of this synth list. So, we're rolling high on money here. 9,000 to, you know, I might have sold too many ethers, but that's okay. We're gonna get so many ethers from Chocobo Hot and Cold. We're gonna get so many ethers from the enemies that we come across. So now, all we're doing is we're basically putting all of our efforts toward getting more money so that we can buy things from the auction that we want. I'm gonna want to buy in a high redundancy. Because I want multiple copies of each one. Once I'm satisfied with the amount of auction items that I get, then we're basically financially done with this area, and all we have to do is learn all the AP on our characters that we need from the equipment that we have now, and then also we are going to want to fight this monster down here. We're going to equip Steiner with the blood sword so that he can heal himself when he does damage to the monster. We're also going to want an armor that can save us from wind. So we want a fairy ear. Oh, nope, that raises wind elemental attack. Yes, so we want the gold choker. We also want bird killer. Auto potion actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, we don't need auto potion because we have his sword equipped. So as long as we have bird killer, which we do, we have our HP 10% on, we're actually really well equipped to be able to take this bird on with Steiner. Just want to make sure for a second. I think there's a trophy involved with the weapon shop monsters. I know at some point you have to be able to beat some of these weapon shop monsters with Garnet, which is not the person that we would most want to complete it with. But anyhow, beach bum, ocean bubbles, mountain tracks. Win 10 items at the auction house. Okay, so we need to at least win 10 items there. That'd be cool. So those 4 items that we need to get from the auction house, the Doga's Artifact, the Un's Mirror, the Griffin's Heart, and the Rat Tail, in Disc 2, we'll be able to get the Rat Tail. That's when that opens up. Oh, that's actually Disc 3. That's our second trip to Trino. Once you have all 4 of them, you have to sell them to the 4 specific NPCs. Once you've sold all 4 items, make your way to the inn at Daguerreo, speak to Old Man, and then you can get the magical fingertip. So that's how to do that. Oh, so defeat the behemoth in the Trino weapon shop using dagger. So that's Disc 4, so that's not even taking us out right now. So we can go ahead and fight this with Steiner. What's with the monster down there? The knight keeps the monster as a pet. He likes to see people challenge it and get beat up. Well, we want to fight that monster, and we can guarantee our safety, thanks to the blood sword. So we have a 50% reduction to armor on. Well, it's an add-on, but it's still an equipment. We got our bird killer ability equipped, and we've got our healing sword. What more could you want against a griffin? There we go, that took the damage down to 210. And we're healing over 500 per hit, so as long as we keep attacking, there is no way to lose. So everybody who's watching this, I have no fears right now, so anybody who's watching this as a saved video, remember to remind me. Do not kill the 4th monster with anybody but Dagger. Alright, we got a Tonberry card. Yeah, we have nothing to do here because we've already beat the griffin. So I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm trying to think of one more thing that we could do, because we're not quite at the hour yet. The only thing else I can figure to do is if there's some weapons or items in this armory shop here, then we could probably buy some of those. Mithril Spear is not used in any synthesis. Mithril Sword is. We're going to need 4 of these total. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 3 more. And then we could give 1 to Marcus, which would be upping his attack power. Mithril Dagger. We're gonna need 5 of those. Oh, we already have 6 of those, so we're good there. Air Racket. We're gonna need 4 of these. Mithril Rod. Yep, we're gonna need 3 of these. Flame Staff. Will we need any of those? Nope. None of those for synthesis. Ice Rod. No Ice Rod. No Ice Staff. Just Lightning Staff and Fork. Of course, we already bought all those. Needle Fork. We can't even afford how many of those we need. We're gonna need 7 of those. Of course, Quina is wearing 1, so we're gonna need 6 more. We can't afford those yet. Leather wrist we have, glass armlet, we've bought all of those. Bone wrist, we've bought all of those. Mithril gloves. Mithril gloves we'll need 4. So we'll go ahead and pick up 2 more of those. Let's see, bone wrist. Oh, we're gonna need a lot of bone wrists. So we're gonna actually have to grind for bone wrist because we need 66 of those in total. So, but we got all the glass wrists that we need, I think. Glass armlet. Yep, because those are... Well, we're going to need 4 extra for light robe. We have 18 glass... I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and then I'll go ahead and I'll buy all the extra things that we need from here, and then auction. Really, this armor shop doesn't represent a huge investment. Not as huge as the auction will. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to grind all of these abilities on all of my characters. I'm going to buy as many of the equipments as I need in redundancy, and I'll see you when I'm ready to meet up with Marcus in the city to start on the next story portion of our game here. So you can see when we leave the city, he says, "Why the heck are we leaving the city?" But we have him out in the field, we just don't have him while he's in the town. So I'm going to go ahead and equip him with the mithril sword we just bought him. And that's it, he's got all the best armor after that. So, let's see, Pearl Rouge is level up. Fairy Ring is level up in body temp. Reflect Null is a very good ability to have. Gold Choker is auto potion. Body temp and chemist. So we have plenty of options here available for people to learn stuff from. And somehow, some of these things that Garnet can equip, she won't need to because she'll learn those abilities from other things. But of course, in Zidane's party, there will be some people who desperately need those items to learn things from the items. Like, I think Gold Choker and Katyusha are some of the only ways that Freya can learn some things. So, it's just best to have a lot of extras that you don't need if you can afford it. So, this has been StiltzkinKupo84 with Cat and Fam Gamer TV. Thanks for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Make my daughter's channel as famous as it can get. Blow it up big because she wants to be the next Kid Prodigy gamer. So, it's StiltzkinKupo signing off. See you again next time.